Just one thing, if this lighting change, there's lighting change every single time, it's because the weather is very weird today. It comes sun, then it doesn't come sun, and just everything, so please don't mind that. On the way. Haven't filmed a video in a while. Oh, we're recording and I'm just like, oh, let's record. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Literally, as you just saw, I could not figure out how to start a camera. Suddenly I realized I've started recording. I haven't filmed in a while, so that just shows how much experience I've had. You've seen my vlog already about, sadly, that Teddy passed away. He is actually buried down behind my dad's shed, I think, if I remember right. You know, it was a really hard time because literally that was the longest hamster we ever had. Like, I was, yeah, Teddy lived for 2 years. Yes, so he was quite old, but I still loved him. So to continue, I have now of course bought a new hamster. It's like a long time since we bought her. Short story, I called the vet, asked for a hamster that was in black, and they had one, so I reserved it. We went there, bought the hamster, and there we go, I have a hamster. Yeah, so I'm gonna go more into detail of sort of what she likes, what she like, what sort of cage she lives in, and basically just general stuff that a hamster owner would talk about. You've already seen her a bit in the vlogs. I do have pictures, so if you want to see those pictures, I think I'm going to post some on my Instagram. So this is, here's the full name. Sorry mom if you're watching this video. It is Whoopsie Hamilton Uli Ingrid. You're probably wondering, why the hell does she have a long name? Okay, my friend, I'm not going to say her name, but my friend was very kind and helped me of course find names. She first suggested Ingrid, and then she suggested Uli, and then she also suggested Angelica and Eliza and Peggy, which is of course in Hamilton. And I was just like, okay, that's a quite nice name. So I sort of suggested them to, like, we have sort of like a leaderboard. But then she suggested also if you sort of combine those names, it will be short for Hoy. So Hamilton, Uli, Ingrid will be Hoy. So yes, she's very active. So basically, Whoopsie is the name of the baby gorilla in The Gorilla Who Wanted to Grow Up. This story it's an absolutely fantastic audiobook, or I don't know if it's a book either way, but it's a fantastic story. But you know, the brother of Whoopsie, I don't remember what he's called now, but he goes like this. He goes like 1, 2, 3, Whoopsie. So when we thought of that, it was just like, okay, that's a nice name. We never ever thought we would name like this hamster for Whoopsie. So it was just like a thing that just came to the head and just like, oh yeah, that sounds like a nice name. Now I'm gonna tell a bit about the first cage, because of course she lived in a cage that was good. We have used it for a lot of our big hamsters, but she is slightly bigger. So the first cage she lived in, she had of course a lot of running space, but I felt like she didn't really have enough. And I always wanted that one cage that was in the boutique, which is like huge. Well, not that huge, but it's huge that it was the perfect fit and everything. Yeah, so the cage that I wanted had a 2-platform cage. So it was big and nice and just a lot of activities. And I absolutely loved that it had a lot of activities. Probably about 1 or 2 weeks ago, we bought a new cage. So this cage is of course the 2-platform cage. She has a lot more room to play around with and just, you know, be active. And I think she actually likes it because she hasn't really, you know, she hasn't tried to escape. Going in for more like what she's like, what she does and what she likes to do. So of course I want to introduce pretty much every single hamster except for those small ones, the dwarf hamsters, to my floor so they can run around. Now I was a bit skeptical at first letting, of course, Shadow and Silver, but also Whoopsie down because she was terrified of pretty much everything. If, for example, my mom and dad comes into the room and they do some sudden movements, she would definitely be terrified and just run away. But she does run around in my room. She absolutely loves it because she's just free and just has freedom pretty much. She likes to just sniff around and stuff. She doesn't really have a specific spot like Teddy. She does. She sort of likes the corner that is beside my closet, down like where the, what's this called? The plug, when you put in the plug. But yeah, definitely she does like to run around. So when I take her out of the cage, basically she is not like Teddy. That Teddy sometimes just wants to sleep. With Whoopsie, if you take her out of the cage and she's a bit sleepy, suddenly she will be the most active hamster you've ever known. Isn't that right? She is not that hamster that likes to calm down. She is the hamster that just wants to play all day. We also introduced her to the ball. I think she was a bit skeptical at first. I really didn't think of it as like a skeptical turn or anything. So yeah. Okay, so basically the ball we bought first was this one. You can see it's a bit ruined. It has a lot of tape because this doesn't really stick and everything. And this is the ball we had originally for Teddy and basically every other hamster. They recommended actually a bigger ball because their back, they curve it too much. So they recommended a bigger ball, and this ball is more for actually, on the packet it says a ferret. Now I'm not using this for a ferret because I don't have one. So this ball, this one, it's huge. Let me just show you the difference. So the first impression of this ball was, I think she just thought, oh, space. So she was definitely not used to running in a ball, so she got used to it through almost the years, but through the weeks, and she definitely has loved it. She does love it now because she's getting more used to it, of course. So she also tends to drink very weirdly. Like every other hamster has been fine with drinking. It hasn't been a problem, and she's the only one that had a problem with drinking. In her cage at the Sue pet store, she had a bowl and a water bottle, so she had both things. She takes this and bites it to get the water. So you know this, the ball that's here, of course you're supposed to, like, the tongue is like that, and she does not do that. She actually attacks it and just, Jesus, she's the weirdest hamster I've ever known. For actually, I don't know if she actually goes in the toilet in her toilet. Yeah, I don't know. But she definitely likes her toilet. She is crazy about it. Like, there's a lot of, like, she messes up, like, I put in the thing, she's on it, destroying, and just there's sand everywhere. Oh yeah, what she really likes is the tubes. She loves them. She is definitely the one that's just going for it. I remember the first time, we already seen this in the vlog, but the first time we got her, we put her in, and of course she was a bit unsure, but after just sniffing a bit around, she was up and down and up and down. Really irritating, but she loved it. So when a hamster loves things, they stick to it pretty much. For love and attention, she is not that hamster. She does give you love. You really need to be patient, because then if you are quiet, she will come to you. If not, then she will not come to you. She's not that hamster that is like Lissy, that just when you said her name, she would come to you. She's more the hamster, if I say whoopsie, she will not know her name. So we're definitely going to practice on that more. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope I got every single information about this hamster that you needed. Yeah. She is absolutely enjoying herself, because she's pretty much in the most random place ever, in my closet. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna say bye to you. Make sure to subscribe if you like this video. Like the video. Or give it a thumbs up. I'm totally lost now. Comment down below if you want more updates on this hamster, and click on the notification bell if you want to get notified every single time after the video. There's a lot of stuff you need to say in a YouTube video. Anyway, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!